Well, Gary, you've been this far before. It's not a new experience for you, but it still gets the juices flowing, doesn't it?
No, absolutely. I mean, it's the fourth qualifying we won, from the what we cherish is reaching that first round. But I will say, in terms of getting Kidderminster at home, it definitely feels like we've got there, and it's a massive game. It's attracted a lot of attention. They're 7 miles down the road. They are kind of the top dogs in the area, and it's a great draw for us to pit our wits against them.
They might be the top dogs in the area on paper, but as far as you're concerned, and these players that we can see going through the paces, you're not second best there, are you?
Well, we're having a good season. It's been well chronicled that Kidderminster are struggling at the moment. We do know that. Let's put it in perspective. They are a full-time football club playing in the conference, so we are going to have to achieve a shock. But maybe the odds have narrowed a little bit. But we're massively looking forward to the day, and we have got a chance, no doubt about it.
It's all very exciting. How difficult is it to keep the lads focused on the league as well as everything with the magic of the cup? And of course, the FA Cup is in the ground at the moment.
Yeah, that is particularly difficult. I mean, we had a home game here on Monday, and it was probably one of our poorest games of the season. And you warn about against the pitfalls of looking towards Saturday, but subconsciously, players do possibly protect themselves. And we've done a lot of travelling recently, but we've had a nice break since Monday. We're raring to go, and it's going to be a full house, and I can't wait for the game.
Well, you and Dave Hockaday, with all respect, you've been around the block of the Football League and all the cup competitions. What do you think that you can pass on to these players of your experiences at the higher level?
It's one of those amazing things with the FA Cup that as a manager, I'm probably looking forward to it far more than I ever did as a player. But when you get in that opportunity to get yourself in that first round, there's nothing like it. And we've got a mixture of youth and experience. Some have been there, have had magnificent cup runs with us. But for those that haven't, they want to taste it and they want the opportunity of it. And it's relish the moment. Play to your potential. And as long as you give absolutely everything, whatever comes out of the result, you have to take.
And does this test your man management skills? Because somebody's going to be disappointed on Saturday, and there's no room for emotion, obviously. It's all about the team doing the best job on the day, isn't it?
Absolutely. You have to take the emotion out of it.
Yeah.
I think, I know Richard Sneaks very well, a Rushall in the previous round, and, we're good mates, and we know there has to be a loser, and fortunately on the day, we were the winners. But, sometimes when you're in that position, you have to sometimes look at the opposition, and it hurts. And let's hope we're not hurting on Saturday, because we've experienced before, but once you've had a taste, you definitely want a bigger taste of it even more.
We can talk about players, and we can talk about managers and owners and what have you, and Mr. Pountney doing a fabulous job. What about the fans? This is so important to them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we're a well-supported football club at the levels that we play at. I think one thing with Stourbridge, it's a great catchment area, and as has been proven in the past, the excitement of the FA Cup, certainly drags them out. We've been to Plymouth with 1,000 fans, we've been to Stevenage with 1,000 fans, and I'm sure it's going to be another memorable day on Saturday. And if we can give them something to shout about come the end of the game, it's going to be an amazing experience.
And finally, Gary, I remember the elation on Charlie Blakemore and Mick Joyner's face when they got Cardiff City at one stage, and even Oldham Athletic before that. If you could, who would you choose in the first round if you made it through?
Do you know something? I'm not going to give you an answer to that, because
I knew you wouldn't.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's one of those things where whoever you get, you're going to have to just take on board. And if we're in that first round, absolutely delighted. And whoever we're pitted against, I know we'll have a very good chance.